Good morning. Happy Saturday. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? There we go. That's what I wanted to say. So, I am going to experiment with a little project that I recently watched on Luise Heinzl's channel, which I have pinned at the top of the chat there, and I also have it in the description box pinned or posted, whatever. So I have that there. So you guys can go watch it there if you would like. But so the trick is, let me get out my little supply so you can see what we got going on here. Okay, so what we're going to be working with is the plies of napkin, and then this is tea bag paper, and then this is watered down Mod Podge, or you can use your basic school glue, whatever. And I added some instant coffee grounds in here, so it gave it like a vintage color, a coffee dye color, obviously because it's coffee grounds. And then a permanent ink. I have archival. You can use, I think she did, let's see, archival, and was it versifying Claire, maybe? She gave 3 different examples of different types of stamping ink you can use. Good morning, Lori. She gave 3 different examples of what types of stamping ink you can use. But basically your permanent ink that is not water reactive should be fine. As for like some of those like infusions or whatever they are, those I'm not sure. I haven't experimented with those. I don't own those, so I don't know how those ones work. Good morning, Jen. So, but yeah, so we're going to be experimenting with that. So to start, we're using one of our non-stick surfaces, like a craft mat. I think she suggested you could use like freezer paper or something like that. Something that won't allow glue to actually stick to it, like bond with it. So if you have one of the Tim Holtz white media mats that is like what comes on the side panel, but like the bigger version, you can use that instead. But it's basically what this is. This just has like a wood grain look to it. So the link that is above is what this little project is based off of from Luise Heinzl. It's a stamp transfer collage paper technique. Stamp transfer collage paper, yeah. I think she did the video nearly a year ago, if I recall rightly. So we are going to have a little play. So we are going to stamp directly onto this mat with our permanent ink. All right. And I'm going to play with a bunch of texture stamps to start, just for the heck of it. And I'm honestly going to just cover the whole mat. And then what we're going to do is basically decoupage these onto the mat. And then we're going to set this aside to dry. And then there's another thing I was wanting to try too. So this isn't going to be the only thing we do. So luckily I had enough time to get myself set up for this. I just bought this craft sheet or craft mat thing yesterday because I wanted to experiment with this, and Hobby Lobby doesn't sell this type of thing, so I went to Picnic Hill Create, our local scrapbook house, and that's odd. Okay, so I think I'm going to stamp this without this because it seems to bow in the middle for some reason. So I'm just going to stamp this directly on the mat. And I'm going to be using multiple different sheets on the mat. So it's fine that it's completely random. Okay. And we're just going to put it there. Yeah. Yeah, I got this one out of convenience of where I was at the time, because I knew I wanted to get something to do this project. So otherwise I would have definitely gone for a cheaper option. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Thank you for the suggestion though. Okay. Okay. Put that on so I don't ink myself. You turd. Stay on there so I can clean you off. Put you there. You off. Okay, there you go there. Now what else do I want to use? Use this one. Oh my gosh. All these seem to be warped in the middle in some way. I'm not too worried if these are 100% straight up and down or sideways, whatever. Well, hopefully this works because it looks like it's sinking in, which it shouldn't be doing. Unless I'm using the wrong side, which I don't think there should be a difference in sides with this mat, as far as I know. So this side. Okay, up there. Let's do this one's too big for that one. Let's stick to this. No. Is there a reason this has a weird vacuum to it? It's meant to be mounted. Well, no. No, it actually sank in. It's not beat it up. Like, I'm looking close. It actually sank in. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now there's, oh yeah, that was the other one I wanted to try. This one. want. Okay. Then we're going to stamp this one. No. Cool. Stay. Six, one, one. Cool. New. Turkey. That one, and then to do these numbers. And I can do it on this one instead. Let's do. Cool. Okay, now let's do Good morning, Cheryl. Let's do a splatter one. I think we're going to do the splatter one just in the rest of the open areas. Mm. That should be fine. I am attempting to make stamp transfer collage paper. Good morning, Sarah. We'll see how it turns out. Stamp transfer is exactly how it sounds. So I'm stamping on here, and I'm basically decoupaging teabag paper and napkin onto here, letting it dry, and then when I pull it up, it should transfer onto the paper. Oops. Okay. So I'm trying to think of a good place to set my glue mixture here. Okay. Now I think I'm going to start with my napkin plies first, because I have one that's white, one that has a little bit of the detail transfer, and then the one that's actually detailed. So I think I'm going to go here first. I'm going to be delicate with this one, putting it on. I'm going to move this over here. You gotta be careful when you're doing this so it doesn't shift, because it'll smudge the ink underneath, because with it being the non-stick surface, the ink is literally resting on top, so it'll smudge easily if you're not careful. I'm not applying too much pressure with my brush, just enough to spread the mixture. And the mixture is fairly liquid, like and it's a mixture. The one I have, since I don't have like basic glue, it is a mixture of Mod Podge, water, and instant coffee grounds. Okay, and I'm just going to go right across. I'm just putting a starting layer down just to get it to hold itself. Oops. Hold too much moisture in one spot apparently. Okay. And I don't expect to have my results during this live because obviously with how much moisture this has, it's going to take a while to dry. And we're going to do this blank one here. As opposed to Yeah, it'll mainly have a different texture to it. Uh, Plus, this way, um, with me having colored my glue mixture, it'll give it more of an antique color for when you go to collage with it. Oops. A little bit too abrasive there, I guess. Let's see. Okay, now this is the tea bag paper. So we'll see how this works comparatively. I think this one might be a little bit stronger for applying the glue. Don't have to worry, probably don't have to worry about tearing so easily by comparison. I'll need to move out of my way. And I am perfectly fine with this overlapping. If anything, it will bond the papers together, which the layered effect might actually give a nice look. I'm kind of trying to smooth out the bubbles, but I don't think it honestly makes that much of a difference. If anything, I'll add some fun texture to it. Not getting all the bubbles out. This I'm going to tear down a little bit more. There we go, that should be fine. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Put that in there. Put it this way. And this actually makes me glad I have this secondary glass mat. So I can like literally lift it, move it aside, and move on to another project. And it'll stay flat. So now we'll probably see how that turns out tomorrow morning. When we go live. So, okay. Now, the next thing I saw, and I need to figure out what paper I want to do this on. I'm going to experiment on a paper I don't particularly, on a pattern paper I don't particularly care for. There's just some basic 12 by 12 from a pad. So this next thing I'm going to do is an embossing technique I saw. which that I did not put in here. Let me put that link in too. So one moment. Ooh. They're elephants. Wrong on all three counts. Close on one of them. So this one, I was pulling out stencils last night for this, but I never got around to actually doing it. So this is an embossing technique for when you want to use... oh, you did say elephants. I skipped right over that. So you did... Nah. So when I said 3, I obviously missed one. As you said 4 things. I saw pigs, mammoths, and rhinos. So, yeah, this technique is specifically for... One moment. I want to put down a paper to save the embossing ink. So, or embossing powder. So, this one's specifically for embossing through stencils when you want the actual like fine details, because sometimes your dauber doesn't always give the sharpest details. So just a blending brush and using microglaze. So from the way I understood it, this is the Heinzl effect. Luise got this idea off of another person that apparently got it confused because she connected micro glaze with embossing glaze. So she thought they were supposed to go together. So she used it and it actually turned out really cool. Even though that was not the intent. That's not the intent of microglaze. Microglaze is meant to help you seal your distress inks so you can work over them and everything to a waterproof, if you will. And you just rub through your stencil. I'm just going to do a little bit for the moment. So we're going to lift this. And then I'm going to... I'm just going to go ahead and go with my rusty hinge. Now, I don't know if you can There you go. Now you can see it, kind of. So just going to dump all this over here. Oh, that is beautiful already. Cool. Look how sharp the details are. So, and dump this back in here real quick. Waste not, want not. Okay. Now I'm going to heat from the underside so I'm not blowing this around. Right. There we go. Look how crisp the detail is. So the benefit of this is you get a cleaner stenciling by comparison. Because like using your dauber or whatever, you don't always get into all the little swirls the best or whatever the details are. So that's the point of doing it this way. Plus, where's my phone? Give me one moment. It also creates a partial like translucency of the paper. Let's see if I can do this justice. Oh, you can't. It's hard to tell the difference. Like in person, you can see the difference. But it's more translucent. The paper itself is by comparison. But yeah, it's not. It's not coming across. But I mean, you can kind of see where it would be coming through. Yes. Yeah, that's how we explain that. It's easier to manipulate, and then yeah, soaks the paper. Yep. So if you let the glaze soak longer. Yes, pretty much. Let's do another one. And let's go with, and this one is like actual embossing powder. This is black. So this one might stand out a little bit more. I'm going to use this one. This glaze almost, this is almost like a Vaseline medium. So I'm going to do it on here. Basically, the more you rub it in, the more translucent it can become. Okay, so then we're going to fill that up. And we're going to put this back down. Then we're going to use an opaque embossing powder. That's the difference between embossing glaze and embossing powder. The embossing glaze itself is already translucent. I don't think I need much more than that anyways. So there we go. So I may have overdid it in just a couple spots there, but otherwise it's fairly sharp. The details are. Good morning, Lindy. Oh, looks like I got a little rusty hinge in there. That'll be fun to play with later. Okay. Look at that. Now we're going to see how I like that. I'm just imagining. Here, I'm going to try something. Just put my tiny brush up here. Where'd it go? This will be fine, I guess. Nope, not fine. It's not the right one. You turd. I just had you. Whatever. I'm going to try something. So this is foundry wax. I'm just going to try it on here. just want to see what effects this gives. And where's my white? Let's try. I'll try this again with the glaze, but I'm going to try putting it on a little thicker to get more raised details. Now it looks thicker. Working later. Now I'm thinking if I'm able to, get more raised details, maybe it'll take the foundry wax better. There we go. Or I can't, not take the foundry wax better, but allow me to just hit the higher rises on it. That's my thought anyway. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Dana. Okay, so all those just kind of bled into each other. Darn it. Heated it too much. It became too liquid. Oh, sadness. Oh, well. So we're going to try the foundry wax thing. And there we go. Get all the textures in there. Hello, Danielle. I think I got it. Yep, I got it. I don't know if that's really much of a difference. You see more texture in there, but I think that's didn't do what I was thinking it was going to. Oh well. Just trying to think of a good way to clean out the microglaze. Dana, didn't I just see you do a live? Not oh no, Lori. Lori, we're trying to craft draft. Okay, so experimented with that. That's fun. And honestly, I don't think I really need to go back over that. So I'm wondering if that microglaze stuff is, if that's basically a wax. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so we experimented with those. Those are the main things I wanted to experiment with today. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Lindy, you were saying something about baked textures. Good morning, Mickey. So this is Rocky Road, which is a black. Then Ancient Amber, which is like a warm brown. And then Chunky Rust. Chunky Rust confused me when I first used it because it stays kind of when you use it. I thought it just wasn't embossing at all. I was just like, my bake texture's busted. Trying to think of what I want to play with next. All right, bye, Miss Carla. You have a good one. Let me think. I'm trying to think of what I want to play with. I got that. I can't show those because those haven't been released yet. Lindy. Sorry, I had to step away. My toesies were getting cold, so I had to get my slippers on. I forgot to put them on before I came in here. Okay. Still. Oh, that's what that is. Morning, Michael. Okay. I'm going to finish first cutting some of these out. Should be fine. I'm just doing this when I'm trying to think of a little project to do. That looks better. There we go. Oh, good point. Oh, yeah. It is finish it February. Oh, Danielle, that one is Debbie Kipp's favorite one to use. That one I don't have yet. Good morning, Patty. Everybody must have Saturday off besides me. I cut a little too far over. Oh, well. Well, if I'm going to have that a little too far over, I might as well make it even. Good morning, bananas. Good morning, Adria. Good morning, Gloria. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Right now, I am just cutting up some prints that I got from Patty Lang's channel, Sacred Mementos. I'm mainly doing this right now because I'm trying to think of something else to do. I was just experimenting at the beginning of the live with making a collage paper using a stamp transfer technique. And then I was also playing with using microglaze as an adherent for embossing powder. So that was the beginning of the live. So the stamp transfer one, that one's going to take a while to dry. So that will be most likely a reveal tomorrow morning for the Sunday morning craft and chat. That way it has about 24 hours to completely dry, since there's a lot of moisture involved for that one. So ooh, that's something I could do. I just thought of something. So just gonna go ahead and cut this one down, and then I'm gonna start what I was just thought of working on. There it looks right. Ish. So, Miss Gloria, where are you from? What type of crafts do you do? And how did you stumble upon my channel and these wonderful people in chat? Oh, okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Hey guys, I finally hit the algorithm where I'm a suggested creator. I don't know if that was ever going to happen. Oh my gosh. I love stamping. I love doing stamp collages. You can't ask like most of the people here. I love doing that. They always come out so fun. This way. Now, Gloria, stamping for like card making or stamping then fussy cutting for things, or Oh, for making cards? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to put that away. Oh my gosh. I'm going to play with these guys. Okay, I don't want to use these big ones yet. Oh, just began making journals? Journals are fun. It's definitely a whole rabbit trail doing journals. Because with all of these creatives here, especially in chat here, like we're all very diverse in how we do our journals. Like we all make so many different things that gets incorporated into them. Okay, so some of these I want to back onto things. Oh yeah, lots to learn, and it's always a growing process. Thought I had some cardstock nearby. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, Judy. What is? I thought my leg was stuck on something. I was like, the heck? Dude, where's my glue book? Probably have it buried under something. Oh, pooey. I don't want to look for it. Nope. There. Ah! Sorry, loud noises. Where did I put my glue book? Not under there. Wow. you guys saw around my immediate area, you would know why I can't find my glue book. I'll just use this. It'll be fine. There's a film there. Interesting. This is just a pattern book I got on clearance from work. So this will work just fine. With these being grungy, I'm just going to glue them onto some black cardstock. But first, coffee. And then, of course, I also lost. You see, this is why you can't have nice things. Because you move them everywhere, and then you lose them. There it is. Okay. Fresh cup for Casey. And then here in a second, Adria's going to tell me to flush. As she does. Every time she hears me pour coffee, if she's still there. Okay. That. Glue stick. Too large for that area. Should be fine. So what are y'all working on this morning? Any of you guys working on anything right now? Or just relaxing from the long week? Hello, JMH! Made it to 2 rounds in a row. Now I could probably put that one in there. I'm in a hotel in LA. I'm getting... Ooh, fun. And you didn't invite us. I heard, what was it? I think K-Love, Christian radio station. I heard they were doing a themed cruise. I don't know if they've already done it, but I've had a chunk of customers come in because the theme was under the sea. So I had a bunch of people coming in to make outfits or costumes, whatever, for the theme, or to decorate their room for under the sea, which I thought was a cool idea. And we, here in Nebraska, we haven't had much of a winter to speak of, besides like a week or so of decently cold temperatures, but not much for snow or anything, which is what I consider actually being in winter, not necessarily the cold weather. Uh-oh. And we actually need the moisture, so like I'm hoping at some point between now and before mine and my brother's birthday that like we get a decent amount of snow. Because we really need the moisture. No. No. Still too wide. And for something a little bit more narrow. Could be narrow enough. I guess we can do those. Yeah. Yes, Judy, have fun. Be safe out there. I mean, don't be too safe. You have to have some stories to tell. I think Lindy's probably asking so she can make a quick flight plan to get over there and join you. I think this needs to trim a little bit more. Judy. Small group, Judy. Aw, no one to tell us stories about the mayhem you caused on your trip, though. Yeah. My scissors away already. Lindy, are you working today? Or do you have today off? You usually have Saturdays off, don't you? That's what I thought. This is something. Oh yes, Lindy, I know. uh, she already has a stack going for me. She's been giving me sneak peeks. She already has a Casey pile. think that one will work perfectly for that open spot. There we go. I don't find that sheet looks just by itself. Yeah, I love Tracy's paper packs so much. I'll rotate. Like her colors and details she gets into her papers are fantastic. Oopsie. Yeah. Like how clean. Well, I wouldn't say clean because a lot of it's like grungy paper, but how crisp she gets a lot of her stencils and stuff in there. Oh my goodness. Could Lindy, could you imagine what Tony or Louisa Heinzl would do with that stuff? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. The fire papers? I believe so. Hello, Jennifer. It is today, right, Lindy, at noon Central? I'll likely catch like the first half hour and then I'll have to clock in at work. So, luckily, Tracy and I have been talking off and on since the last sale. So, I already have some set aside for just in cases. Yes, over on Lindy's channel. Do, 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 do. Sweets, sweets. I don't know if I've seen the black or champagne ones. But I imagine those are just as gorgeous as all the other ones she comes out with. Yeah, her file folders are fantastic. I love how I took all the time yesterday to fussy cut all these out just to glue them back down and fussy cut them out again. Needless to say, I'm a glutton for punishment. Ooh, that could be fun. Sue Chesley does some fun eco dyeing on fabrics. Get some of these big ones out of the way. Might just be able to fit that in there. Just. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. Ooh, fun. That should work. What do I do? I think she has to do large quantities because when she sells them in big packs. And I think her packs are usually packs of 50. That's a no. That's a perfect. Give me my piece. There we go. Still too big. Too big, too big. Still not quite right. So not much smaller. Not quite. It's really tight. Trying to get the most out of this paper. So there. There. Not quite. Nope. That's not going to work. That would work better there. That won't. Fine there. Trying to figure out a puzzle. That'll work. Yeah. Don't want to do that one, but maybe not quite yet. Too wide. Too wide. Too wide. Too wide. It's a little bit better. Hello, good morning, Irma. How time you got here? I was freaking out. Okay. Now let's see if I can do what I was trying to do over in my office space. I want to scan these on the blank cardstock so I could potentially use them again. So let's see how my other laptop is doing. All right, one moment, guys. There we go. I hate how slow my other laptop is. And there's a pop-up thing for updating my wanting me to update my laptop or whatever, like getting a new laptop updating, and it won't go away even though I closed out of it. It's just there. There's struggled trying to get around it to see what I was trying to do. Silly thing. Okay. I can start fussy cutting. So part of the main reason why I did this is because I wanted to have a nice black border around these. Not a big one, just a thin one. Plus, with this being a heavier black cardstock, it gives it more stability. Which is exactly what I would like with these, because especially if I end up using them as charms or anything like that. And I scan these so I can, if I want to use them just as collage fodder, I can just print it off and fussy cut again to use them as collage elements. Good morning, Lori. Oops. See? Looks better with the black border. Oh, I don't have you on Messenger, do I? 'Cause we never exchanged information. Lori, what's your last name? Is it just that on Facebook or Messenger, or are you hyphenated? Okay, I found you then. Cool. Oh, Cheryl, you didn't miss much. I was gluing uh, my fussy cut items onto black cardstock, and then I went to scan them. So I left everyone alone for a little bit, and then I just started fussy cutting again. Awesome. Okay, now I can get back to this. And Lori, you'll let me know if I need to compensate you for purchasing the book to begin with. I think this looks fantastic on the black cardstock. And if anything, I could probably go over the edges with like an oxide to to add to the grunge a little bit more. I think that could be fun. Ooh, that was close. That was too close. Trim that one. Do, 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 do. Got Lori and Lori. Double lorries. Double trouble. I didn't realize my Wi-Fi was on my phone. All right. Get you off. I had $1 million. I'd be rich. I have a funny story. Oh, yeah, Judy? Oh yeah, Lori? Have you seen a 50-year-old have a temper tantrum in a formality? Well, I've seen the first half of that happen when when a customer couldn't get the discount they wanted because it didn't apply to what they got. So yes, I've seen a grown woman have a temper tantrum before. Yes. Hey, sometimes it helps to get that energy out. It was on the radio a lot when we used to drive my kids to school. Anyway, one of one day it was playing at work. We got two So I don't know all the lyrics to the song. I used to deal with parents of college students. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Gloria, what have you done with the Leah? Mhm. And who was wearing an ugly green dress with a funny looking face on it? Not a real green dress. Wait a minute. No, that means rounded. That's something marked off about it. I think I have to know the lyrics to actually get it. I think I might bring these to work today to work on all my breaks. I might be able to finish this a little bit before I have to log off. La 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 la. Johnny, Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Hi, Lori. Hello, Tina. I'm not frozen. I don't think I am. Hello, DM. This is from a print pack from Miss Patty Lang. I fussy cut it all out and then I put it put it on black cardstock and I'm fussy cutting it again. But I think it looks better on black cardstock as like a trim. Plus it reinforces it a little. Like if I want to use it for clusters or charms or what have you. See, I cut all these out and then I just backed them back on. So this is what they looked like after I fussy cut them. And then this is what I did. I don't mind fussy cutting. It depends on how fussy the cutting is. Ooh. Jen, it looks like a murder pool. Johnny. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was specifically just for me, Jen, or what. Oh, is that what that was that you dropped in there? So that's Jen's murder bath that she is dyeing paper with. Color is too pink, so I'm making adjustments. Let's see. Let's go here. Yeah. Right. Hello, Happy Maker. I'm trying to work up my fussy cutting skills to like where I can just whiz right through it. Eventually I'll get to that point. I know a lot of people say it's more about moving the image and not moving the scissors. That helps you get through it. Hello, Roseanne. Okay. I'm going to show the. Yes, move the paper, not the scissors. One moment. But after I show this, I'm going to sign off. So I got to finish getting ready for work and head out. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, drastic difference. Damn. All right. So I am taking these to work with me to finish up. And then clear this off so I don't have to deal with it when I get home. Irma, that sounds really bad. All right. I will see you guys later. So the craft and chat for Sunday's craft and chat for tomorrow will be over here on my channel. All right. I have not set that up yet. I will set that up tonight when I get home. All right. And yep, make sure you guys turn on your notifications and we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Great turnout today. I appreciate you guys. Bye.